Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a video showing you some changes that I made with my altar for spring. Since I'm working with limited space in my apartment, I used a small altar here, and I figured to get the most use out of my altar that I should have a working altar. So that's what I have here. I put more of my tools on the altar because, you know, this year I really want to focus on developing myself mentally and spiritually and mundanely in the mundane life. So all of that connect with spiritual work, and I'm going to throughout my practice use more of my tools and strengthen and hone in on my abilities. So I figured, you know, the working altar will coincide with the work that I want to do in my life, as well as, you know, the spring energies, a rebirth, a new start, a new beginning, you know, those outward and growing energies. So the spring energies and the working altar and the work that's going on in my life, it all coincides. So I'll just quickly go over what I have on the altar. It's not a lot of items. I did want to leave some space because I haven't been doing a lot of spells, but I plan to do more rituals and spells to, you know, go along with what I want to accomplish in life. So I've left some more space on my altar so that there will be space for candles and things that needs charging. I kind of just brought out some of my tools. So I have like the main things here. I have my holy water here, and then over here I have my holy oil, and I put some flowers here to represent spring. There's some yellow and white flowers. Now these aren't real flowers, but you don't have to use real flowers. If you see them and they invoke those kind of feelings and those energies in you that deal with spring and remind you of spring, they work well enough. If you want to, you can collect fresh flowers and put them on your altar, and when the life energies from those flowers pass away, then you can offer them up with an offering, and then, you know, continue the cycle of adding fresh flowers to your altar. But you can have it also along with the false flowers, but these are what I'm using now. And here I have a candle that is going to be a representation of spring, and you just want a representation of spring and a representation of the colors on it with spring. And I like to choose, I'm choosing yellow because yellow is for success and happiness, and so that is definitely something that I want to imbue into my life. So I have a yellow candle here, and I have my pentacle here, and it's on top of this stone that I found on the beach, and I thought that the stone was it called out to me, so I picked it up and took it home with me, and I keep my pentacle on top of the stone because, you know, pentacle being, you know, for the earth. So I put it here on top of the stone, on top of a piece of earth, and I use this for charging up items, charging up my stone, evoking energies that are within the items outward. And then I have here is my one of the cauldrons that I have. Now I really want to focus on developing my divination skills and my psychic awareness. So I put this cauldron out onto my altar because I want to use it for scrying. I think I mentioned in a previous video that this cauldron is painted. I purchased it not knowing that it was painted, so I don't use it for burning things in just because of that. But I read that you can use it for scrying, and one of the scrying methods that you can do is take a piece of lapis lazuli, which I have here, and place it into the cauldron, and then you fill up the cauldron with water and you scry. And this lapis lazuli is very good for opening up the psychic energies, and it also keeps you connected to your ancestors. So any messages that you might get from the ancestors, the stone can help bring it out. and that'll bring me over to the stones that I have here, which are basically all of the stones that I have now in my collection, not including the jewelry that I wear with gemstones. So, except for these two. These two are ones that I found on the beach, and I plan to charge them up and put symbols on them, especially this one because it's nice and flat, and make it healing stones. But I have them on my altar now, and I'm going to keep them on my altar. I'm going to keep them charged. I'm going to keep them out so that daily, if I have one that I want to wear, want certain energy with me, I will just take the stone and put it in a little pouch, like something like this, and wear it on me. So I want to have those out and about, and I like having them out. And if it's a nice sunny day and I'm home, it'll make it easier to access them and to put them out in the sun or put them out in the moon and charge them up and keep them nice and alive and magical. And then here I have my censer, and in my censer I have my sage stick that I use for smudging. And here I have my Afame, and this is the Afame, a goddess Afame in the design, and I actually dedicated it to the goddess. And it's used for cleansings, drawing down the moon and things of that nature, and cleansing me, who is also a goddess. So, and I added my chalice to the altar as well, and I'm going to use this for any offerings that I do, or spells that I do that require drinking a potion or things of that nature. This can also be used for scrying, if you catch the moon's light and use it to scry, but mostly it will be used for offerings, to my spirit, to the goddess, to God, to deity, ancestors, things of that nature. So that's pretty much my working altar that I have. On the bottom I have some incense that I made. This is moonshine incense for the girly days. Smudge incense that I have that I made. Oops, sorry guys. And some other incense that I have like full moon incense, things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much my altar. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings.